Hey guys, David Lemon here. Welcome to today's video. Today, as you can see, we are doing connect Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager to GroovePages. So this is some topic that a lot of people asked about. They wanted to be able to track their visitors, track the customers, where are they coming from, who are they actually serving online, and then this way they can actually do that. So Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager are two tools that I usually suggest to everybody to use if they have a business and a website online. This is really easily set up. You just need to put in your domain on a couple of places, and then you will get the code. You pull this code into GroovePages, and then you're all set up to be able to track your customers, visitors, buyers, and basically to have reports done who is coming on your website and who is visiting your business online. So I will be saying Google a lot. So in case you have an Android phone, just try to put it away a bit, because you will be getting the pop-ups as I'm getting now. My phone is just blinking. How can I help you? How can I help you? Because this is the name of the company. So I suggest you to just move the phone away in case you're not using Apple, in case you're using Android devices, so your phone is not jumping all the time. So yeah, I think we should start slowly. This is going to be just a quick walkthrough. I'm not going to be going in setting up special reports to track certain pages, certain actions. I just really want to go in there and show you from the GroovePages side where you need to actually paste in the codes and how to get the code. So this is the most important thing. In case you would like to see more in-depth, detailed videos on this topic, I suggest you to visit YouTube. There are special experts from Google that created videos on these topics, so you can watch it from them. They probably know a lot more information on these two platforms than I do myself. So let's just start by going into Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager. So these two apps, they are both under the marketingplatform.google.com. So these are the marketing tools that Google offers businesses to use for free. So as you can see, Analytics is one of the first ones that they offer here, and then below is Tag Manager. So let me just quickly explain what Tag Manager is. Tag Manager is an app that you can basically connect with your website or with your platform that you're using to host your websites. And you may do all kinds of paid advertisements and tracking from different software. For example, you can put in pixels from Facebook to track customers coming from Facebook. You can track it from Pinterest, from Bing, from all kinds of different platforms. And once you are putting all these codes onto your website, it could get a mess. They could miscommunicate, and they just sometimes work against each other. Once you use some software like Tag Manager, you can put all these tracking codes into one box. Basically, this is the manager. And then you basically just take one code, paste it on your website, and this Google Tag Manager tracks everything all together. So it's not a mess on your website with this code, copy paste from here, copy paste from there. So this is the Tag Manager. Google Analytics is a tool that is going to be tracking your visitors, your customers, where are they coming from, what pages they visited, how many people are live on your site at this moment. So this is very important for people to know if their business is working, if it's not working, if it is visited by people from certain countries or from certain counties or states, or I mean, this is probably something that you will need to activate on your websites and your funnels to be able to see who are you actually serving. So let me just go in and actually set up Google Analytics first. So once you come here to Google Marketing Platform, or in case you just type in Google Analytics, this will be the first thing that pops up. Just click over here to Google Analytics, or in the marketing platform, just click the setup button. Both of them will transfer you to this page over here. So once you're in Google Analytics, you can set up the account. Make sure that you are logged into Google with the account that you want to set up. I want to use this one. This is my testing account for these tutorials. And then you can put an account name. So I want to create tracking for my website that I showed you when I was creating it. And this is published on the domain of lemonmedia.online. This was just a testing site I was creating with you guys earlier. You can watch my previous videos on how this was created. But let me just put in here Lemon Media Online. Okay, so this is my account name, and then I want everything to be tracked. It says recommended, so I will listen to Google Analytics. So this is a website that I want to track, so I will click on this one and then click next. So my website name will be again Lemon Media Online, and then this is where I paste in the URL or type in the URL. I will just make sure that it is HTTPS and then lemonmedia.online. Okay, you can select your industry. I will just put internet and telecom. Doesn't matter for me at this moment. This is just a test, and I will just type in Croatia because this is where I am from, so I want the time zone to be correct. I click create. Now I need to accept terms and conditions of it, and then accept. You can read through in case you want to know what you're getting into, but basically you can just leave Google to do the right thing. So my email communications, I don't want any, untick all and save. I don't want to try the mobile app. And then this is where we are now. So we can see that we set up lemonmedia.online. We can see all website data, and it already brought us to this tracking code page where we can just copy over the code that we need. But let me just show you, in case you already have analytics, how to get to the code part. So in case you already signed up before for Google Analytics and you just didn't use it yet, so everything is on 0, you need to come over here to the admin button with this cogwheel or a gear icon, and then click on the admin. This is where you will be getting into the settings of it. So once you come over here to the tracking info in the middle column, you click on the tracking info, and then you can click on the first one, the tracking code. This is basically how you get into the options to copy over the code. So once you have this code, you want to make sure you copy everything. And then actually it says it here. Let me just show you. This is a global site tag, tracking code for this property. Copy and paste this code in the first item into the head of every web page that you want to track. If you already have a global site tag on your page, simply add config line from the snippet below your existing. Anyway, we don't have any of this. We don't have any tags already on our page, so I just want to copy it to every web page on my site. In case you want to track separate sites, you can go into different pages and click on the page on these three buttons here, sorry, 3 dots, and then click the edit settings, and then you can paste the code over here in separately. However, in GroovePages, we have already an option to paste in a code on the whole website. So not separate pages, but the website as a whole. So it will be tracking everything. Some of the platforms, they don't have these options. So this is why Google Analytics said paste it on every website, every page on the website. So once we click on this hamburger icon here in the right-hand side corner, you can click on the site settings. And then when you scroll down, you can see code includes tracking GA. This stands for Google Analytics. So as Google said, we need to paste everything in the head tag. So this is the first box is the head tag. We just paste it in. we click save, and then we make sure that the page is saved. This way, now we paste it in our analytics code, it is pasted in the website, and now it is starting to track it. Basically, that is it. It just needs some time to go in, and then it will show that it is connected. But we can just go on and then show you the next one. As I said, today's video will be very short. I will not be going to many details how to put up reports and do certain things, but I just want to show you basically what analytics platform looks like. Sorry. So you can see real-time data. In case somebody is visiting your website, you can click on the overview and you can see actually how many people are on the website right now. You can see where are they coming from. It gives you a top locations map, and then basically you will be able to see the numbers on the map where your customers and visitors are coming. You can dive more into the locations and traffic sources, so it will give you exact locations. If somebody is visiting from US, in the overview it will say only US, but here it will give you even the states and the cities sometimes, and basically all the information that you need to know to be able to pinpoint, okay, so I want to focus my marketing now on this city because this city is very interested in what I have to offer and things like this. You can see traffic sources in case somebody's coming from Facebook, somebody's coming from Pinterest, somebody's coming from Google search. It will be saying everything here, so you can just track everything there. You can also go into the audience, who are they, the demographics, their interest, their behavior. Are they coming from a mobile phone, and which phone? Are they coming from an Android or an Apple, and things like this. So I really suggest you, once you connected it with your website, go in there and actually explore it a bit. Watch a couple of videos on YouTube. You can also set up reports. Basically, you click on the Google Analytics and it will pop up the report with the most important things that you want to see. How many people were in during the last week? How many people were visitors? How many became customers? How many? Basically, you can watch everything. You can create your own reports. I will not be going into this now, but you can do a lot of different things with this one. So as I said, the next thing we will be working on is connecting our Google Tag Manager. As I said, Google Tag Manager is like a briefcase. You can put all sorts of tracking stuff into this briefcase. So your Facebook pixels, your Google Analytics codes, your Bing pixels, your Pinterest tracking codes, all sorts of stuff you put into this briefcase called Google Tag Manager, and then this is much easier to handle all these tracking codes on the website. You'll just need to take one snippet of code from Google Tag Manager that it gives you. You paste it on the same place where we pasted it, and then you will be able to track everything all together. This is very important for businesses that work with paid advertising. So let me just go into the Tag Manager. You can either Google, so just type in the search Google Tag Manager, or if you are in the marketing platform, as I am at this moment, you can just click Setup. Okay, so this is our account for Google Tag Manager. At this moment, we don't have anything, as you can see. In case you didn't use Tag Manager before, you will also see the screen as I am. In case you used it before, your accounts would be lined up over here on the site. So you can click to create account in the right-hand corner, and then you just create an account name. So account name will be your company. In case you have multiple companies, or you want to track different companies from your customers, then this is where you would need to put in the name of it, so you can see which company are you tracking at this moment. Okay, so let's just put Lemon Media. I want to track Croatia. This is where I am now. I can also share data anonymously with Google. Okay. And so this is where you put in your website name. This is not a URL. So this is just a website name. So I will just put in lemonmedia.online, and I want to track website. So I just click on the web for use on desktop and mobile web pages. Create. Here it gives me the terms of service. You can read through this one, and then once you are happy with what you see, you can just click the I accept, and then up here in the right hand corner, yes. Perfect. So now it is loading, and we are actually, it is still loading. We are getting now to the basically to the platform. When you did everything correctly, when you wrote in your business name and everything that you needed to write in, then it gives you immediately the Google Tag Manager code. This is the most important thing that you need to do, and it gives you also the instructions of for what to do. Copy the code below and paste it onto every page of your website. As I showed you, we can put it separately into every page, but we can also do it using the site settings option. Paste this code as high in the head of the page as possible. Okay, so let's just copy this one. And then I want to go into my GroovePages account, to the site that I want to track. And I come into the upper right hand corner, site settings, and then I would put it over here in the head tag. So I will just paste it in quickly here. Okay. Just click this one just to save it. And then let's go back to the tag manager. And the other one, additionally, paste this code immediately after the opening body tag. So this first one was the head, the second one was the body. Okay, let me just see. So this was the head, and now this is the body tag, place where you place this code. So we just comment here and save it, and then we're good to go. So now for this one, you can add on your tags, let's say Google, Facebook Pixel or Google Analytics and all kinds of stuff in here. So add new tag, and then you can choose and put in all kinds of different tracking codes for your websites. You can also do tags configuration and also triggers. So what will be the trigger when somebody purchases, when somebody clicks on a link, when somebody subscribes? I wouldn't like to go into detail now on this one. I suggest you to watch a video I found on YouTube. As you can see, there's loads of different tracking. So Pinterest, LinkedIn, I don't know, Mouseflow. I don't even know most of these things. Twitter. So you can go in and then put in your tracking codes. But I found a video on YouTube made from Jason Whaling. Once you type in Google Tag Manager, you search for it. This will be the ultimate Google Tag Manager course. It's free. It is 30 something minutes long. It has separated, there's of course a video ad. He also separated the table of contents. So in case you're struggling with a certain part, he is showing how to put create the account, put the tag manager code, how to install it, how to install Google Tag Assistant, how to set up the triggers and all kinds of different stuff. So I suggest you go into this video, and in case you're struggling with something, why is it that it's only the page builder ads coming up? Anyway, so this video from Jason Whaling, I highly suggest you to watch. It is very, very detailed. It gives you all the information you need to be able to properly set up the Google Tag Manager in case you are struggling with something. That is it approximately. We pasted in our codes over here. You need to make sure you save and then publish. Then basically the codes will be saved on your site. The first Google Analytics code I didn't publish, and this is why it was not showing up here again. But that's it, guys. This is what I wanted to just quickly show you. This is a around 18-20 minutes video. But in case you have any questions regarding this one or regarding something else, please let me know. I would be able to answer it right now live for you. And then, yeah, we will be wrapping this up. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something important. So as I said, once Google says put the tracking code on every page on your website, you can do it manually by going into each separate page, into the settings of the page. You paste it in the head or the body, top body, or you can just do it simply by going into these site settings and then paste it in for the whole website. So I'm not getting any comments, so I think everybody understood what I was trying to say. Fabian says, thanks, brother. That was great. Great. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. So here's Fabian's comment. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in case you have any other things that you would like to see. I'm sometimes struggling to find topics to create content for you. So just please head over to askgroove.net and then request video tutorials in case you're building out your website and you actually came into a problem and then you don't know how to solve it. Please just create a post over here, paste in a Loom video or a screenshot of the problem or something, and then I can actually go in and then create the videos for you. So askgroove.net, this is my my workplace. This is where I go into every day and then basically see what I need to do, what videos you guys are requesting. But yeah, that was Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager. Please visit YouTube, this video from Jason Whaling. I'm not affiliated. I don't know this person. I just found his video very, very helpful. So that is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and then see you in the group. Bye-bye.